welcome to Barre with Mary. This is the final class of your spring reset. I hope you've had as much fun as I've had. I've really had a blast making these classes. Today's class is going to really be a culmination. So we are doing standing glutes and arms. But what I love about standing glutes is that you have to activate your core. You are absolutely going to be working your thighs and your calves and your balance and all of these things that are really going to epitomize what we've been working toward and what we've been focusing on throughout these last 4 weeks. A set of light weights or some water bottles is all that you need. Go ahead and set them off to the side and let's get this final class started. Take your feet wide. You're going to keep them in parallel here. I want you to inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll them back. On this next inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides of the room. Exhale, soften your ribs. Left arm sweeps up, big side stretch on your next inhale. As you exhale, I want you to bend the knees, tuck the chin around the spine, and make a big circle all the way up and over to the other side. Switch. Inhale, right arm side stretch. Exhale, roll it through. 2 more just like that. Does not matter what it looks like. Just finding that great big stretch for the back of the body. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Take the hands to the hips. Hinge the torso forward, reach the hips back, bend into that right knee. Lateral lunge, go left and right. Let's go, it's left and right. Now we're gonna add a little reach with the arms here. So you take it, row and reach, go, squeeze and reach. If you want to slow it down, by all means slow it down. You know that by now. This is your class. So not only do I want you to find how you can feel your strongest, but I also want you to really notice in these last 4 weeks how much you've been able to really connect with yourself, to connect with your body, and to listen to what your body wants right now. You have 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold this one to the right, quarter turn right, low lunge. Take a big inhale, reach the heart forward. As you exhale, I want you to reach up toward 2 straight legs. Inhale, bend that front knee, draw the heart forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, or at least as close as you can get. 2 more. Inhale, left hip draws forward. Exhale, right hip pulls back. Last one, inhale. Reach the heart. Exhale, find that hamstring stretch. Spider tip your fingers, curling all the way up and over to face the left, dropping into your low lunge. Right hip pulls forward, left hip draws back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hips lift, reaching towards that pyramid pose. Inhale, bend the front knee, pull that right hip forward. Exhale, forward fold over the left leg. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, soften through the neck. Last one, inhale, bend. Reach it forward. Exhale, reach it up. Soften through that front knee, plant the hands. Step that left foot back and find your downward dog. Now you can find stillness here, or you can find movement. Again, a great opportunity to check in with what you need today. For me, I'm feeling really tight. So I'm gonna take some big movement here and just try to loosen up my joints a little bit. I'm gonna take a moment and really kind of prep myself, pump myself up, if you will, because I'm not gonna lie to you, this class is gonna be challenging. 1 more big breath in, 1 more big breath out. Slowly, you walk the feet to the hands. Soften through the knees, drop the tail, grab your weights as you gently, slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Now you're gonna take both weights into your right hand here. I want you to bring your feet hips distance, take your hips back, and then drop it low into your parallel squat. So if you were to glance down here, knees are gonna be right over your 2nd and 3rd toe, and then hips are reaching way back so you can always see all 10 toes. From here, you just stand and squat. It's stand. You're not doing anything with the weights just yet. We just need them for our first series here in a moment. All I want you to find here, as you stand, you drive through your heels and you squeeze your glutes. But notice as you stand and squeeze your glutes. If you're flaring open through the rib cage. Exhale, soften the ribs. Yes, 2 more, go stand and squat. Last one. I want you to hold this squat. Now from here, our left leg is gonna take the first series. So I want you to shift your weight into your left leg. And I want you to slide your right foot behind you like a little kickstand. So you're just up on the tippy toes of that right foot, barely any weight is into it. Left hip is pulling back and weight is pushing down to the left heel. Now you're gonna extend the right arm, squeeze that left glute and stand all the way upright. We're gonna take a single leg deadlift here. So you hinge yourself forward, sliding the weight down the inseam of your left leg. Once you reach that point where you're feeling your left hamstring and your left glute fire, spine is still really long, I want you to take a row with that right elbow. Extend the right arm, squeeze the left glute, and stand all the way up. There it is, you hinge it forward. You row it up. You reach it out. You squeeze to stand, keep going. It's hinge. And squeeze the elbow. And reach. And stand. Now 2 weights in the right hand is too much for you here. Feel free to ditch one of the weights, that's totally fine. Now as you take this movement, notice if you have a ton of weight into that back right foot. You really want it just to be a center of balance for you so that you're not taking work out of this front left leg. I'm hoping you're starting to feel your left glute really fire here. 2 more, go hinge it forward. Row it up, reach it out. Squeeze the glute, last one, hinge it forward. Row, reach, and stand. Now I want you to take it forward, hold it. Chest is wide, just take that row and reach. Let's go, it's row and reach, yes. Left hip is pulling back. Right hip is drawing forward. And I'm hoping a lot of fire is building into the back side of your left leg and of course into your left glute. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, last one. I want you to take 1 weight into either hand now. Extend the arms long in front of you and sweep that right leg back behind you. Take the tops of the toes and press the right toes down into the mat. Right leg goes lift, right leg goes lower. Yes, right leg goes lift, right leg goes lower. Now as you lift your right leg, whoa, you gotta find your balance. Pinky toe is rotating down towards the mat. So it can be really easy here to let your right hip open up towards knee. I want you to keep your right hip pressing forward and your left hip bone drawing back. 2 more, go lift it up. Lower it down. I want you to lift that right leg and I want you to hold it. Squeeze to the right glute and pull your left hip bone back a little deeper. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, stand all the way up, sending the weights long out in front of you. Now push down through your left heel and squeeze your outer left glute. So you're really lifting out of the left side here. Hammer curl in and reach. Take it in. Take a reach. Beautiful. If you want to pick up the speed here, you're welcome to. What I want you to fight for is keeping the elbows in line with the armpits and keeping the shoulders really soft. Yes. So you're squeezing through the outer left glute. And you're continuing to work that supporting side. 2 more, hammer curl. Reach it out. Last one. Now I want you to bend the arms in half and hold them with the fists right over the elbows. Go, little press, little press, little press. So you're still balancing on that left leg. Now if balance is way too much for you, go ahead and tap your right toes down to the mat. That's absolutely fine. Go little lift, little lift, little lift. Elbows are squeezing in and shoulders are nice and soft. You have 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it there, inhale. As you exhale, let the elbows open wide. Squeeze them in. Elbows open, open. Squeeze and squeeze. 2 more, it's open, whoa. And squeeze. Last one. Now I want you to hold that squeeze Draw your elbows in and down as you hinge your torso forward and extend the right leg long behind you. Now bend through the left knee and let your right toes tap down to the mat. Extend the arms long behind you in a tricep extension. Rock forward to the tiptoes of that right foot and then press the right heel back, shifting your weight back. Take it forward and back. Yes, rock it forward and back. Arms are just in this strong hold in your tricep extension. 2 more, shift it forward, shift it back. Last one. Now I want you to shift your weight forward into that left heel, and I want you to pull your left hip bone back. Hold it there. Start to lift the arm straight up. Let's go. Little lift, little squeeze, little squeeze. Pinky fingers are drawing up towards the ceiling, and you're squeezing the backs of your arms to get them as straight as possible here. Back of the neck is long, and collarbones are nice and wide. 8 more, go. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold the lift of the arms. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the weights together right in front of the chest. Now drop that back right knee down low. Beautiful. From here, most of the weight is going to stay in the front left foot. I want you to take your right leg and I want you to cross it so that the right knee lines up with the left heel. Yes. Now step right back to where you started in that hinge lunge position. It's curtsy lunge, hinge lunge. Right leg crosses, right leg back to the beginning. Go a little cross and hip distance, little cross. So as you move here, you're pulling your left hip bone back and pushing weight down through your left heel. Yes, 4 more, go cross and hips. Go 3 and open. 2 more. Last one, I want you to hold that curtsy and I want to let your elbows fly. Go squeeze it open. Squeeze it close. Fly open. I can only do one arm, you do both. Open, open. I just don't have space here. Go open it up and squeeze it in. Right arm opens. Excuse me, both arms open. Go fly it open and squeeze it close. 2 more. Now I want you to hold the open and I want you to drop your hips down. Ready? Go. Little drop, little drop. As you drop your hips, lift your elbows. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Weight is forward into the left heel. Left hip pulls back. Right hip draws forward. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You're almost there, I promise. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the weights and back together right in front of your heart. Now, yes, you can. If you need something for balance, take your left hand and grab a chair. Curl that back right heel off of the mat, balancing on your left foot for 8, 7. Left hip draws back. Abdominal strong. Squeeze the weights. It's 4. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. Right foot taps down. Quarter turn. Face me. Heels underneath the shoulders. Externally rotate the toes just slightly. So you have a slight turned out position here. Weights are squeezing together. Come into your squat. So same setup we had at the beginning of class. All that's different is that our legs are slightly externally rotated here. So they're turned out just slightly. Yes. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, extend the arms and rotate the palms to face me. It's a bicep curl and a reach. It's a bicep curl. We're gonna flush the legs out a little. Stand it up, yes. Lengthen down. Go squeeze the glutes and hinge the hips back. Good squeeze and lower. So I'm guessing you feel a pretty big imbalance here. That's okay, that's great. Because you just worked the left glute pretty intensely. 2 more, go squeeze and lift. Go lower down, last one. I want you to hold the hips low, bend the arms in half, and soften the shoulders. Press the arms up and down. Go, press and lower. It's lift. Now option, At the hips, go a little drop, little drop, little drop, little drop. Squeeze the heels in and press the inner thighs out so that you're really strong and stable through the knee joints here. Working through the outer glutes, 100%. You're working the quadriceps as well. You have 4, 3, 2, hold the arms up, hold the hips low, go a little squeeze, a weight squeeze in toward your shoulders, little squeeze. Draw the heels in. Reach the hips back. You're gonna quarter turn to the right. We have that whole series on the other side in 8, 7, 6, hips get lower, go 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to the right, both weights into the left hand. Shift the weight into that right foot. Actually, you know what? Let's come to our squat on this side. So plant both feet, take the hips back, and sink really low into your squat. Now extend the left arm long, and take the left toes back, like a little kickstand here. So almost all of your weight is into your right foot here, specifically your right heel. Now from here, pull the right hip back, push through the right heel and squeeze the right glute to stand all the way up. Deadlift. You hinge it forward, pulling the right hip back. Find that place where you feel your right glute and your right hamstring activate. Spine stays really long, so you're not rounding here. Row with the left elbow. Extend the left arm long, and then push to the right heel, and squeeze the right glute to stand all the way up. Hinge it forward. Row it back. Reach it out. Squeeze, stand it up. Keep going. It's deadlift. And squeeze. And extend. And stand. So again, as you tire here, your weight is going to start to shift back into this back left leg. I want you to take almost no weight into the left foot. So it's really just about your balance here. If that's maintaining a little bit of support for balance. 4, and squeeze, and reach, right glute, yes. As you move here, you want to feel a lot of heat building, not just in your right glute, but also into your right hamstring as well. So you're trying to keep this right leg fairly straight. There is a little bend, but mostly you're lengthening. This is your last one, hold it low. Through the back side of the right leg, yes. Draw that right hip bone back. Left elbow goes, row and reach. Let's go, it's row and reach. Shoulders are soft. Left elbow is squeezing back, go squeeze and reach. Go squeeze and reach. You got this. 4 more, go. 4, 3, 2, last one, take one weight into either hand. Extend the arms out, and then reach the left toes back behind you, so all 5 toenails press down into your mat. Left leg goes lift, left leg taps down. Left leg lifts up, left leg taps down, beautiful. Right hip bone is pulling back, and left pinky toe continues to rotate down towards the mat. So you're not opening your pelvis towards me here. You're keeping your left hip in line with the right, pointing it down towards your mat. 2 more, go squeeze to lift, and lower it down. Last one, hold this lift. Push through the right heel, take an inhale. As you exhale, draw the left knee up and into the chest. Sweep the arms out in front of you. Rotate the palms up towards the ceiling this time. Push down through the right heel and really squeeze through your outer right glute. Bicep curl, in, and reach. Pull it in, or reach it out. Now again, if you want to speed this up, you're welcome to. But if you want to stay slow with me, let's do it. So for me, I'm feeling pretty unbalanced here. And so if I were to speed up my arms, I feel like I would totally lose the integrity of the engagement of my right glute. If you feel like you have that, then move, listen to your body. 4, and reach. Go 3, and reach. You have 2 more, shoulders are soft, collarbones wide. Last one. Now I want you to stop halfway, press the arms, go little press, really squeeze the weights here, And feel your biceps and your triceps fire. Little lift, little lift, little lift. You're here for 8, 7. Push through the right foot. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to draw a little W shape out, little W shape in. Take it out and out. Arms go in and in. 2 more go out and out. Stay strong through that right leg. Hold this one on the in. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms. Sweep the left leg back behind you. Bend through that right knee and lower the toes of the left foot down to your mat. So you're in this little airplane lunge position. Drive back through the left heel, shifting your weight back, and then shift the weight forward like a little rocking horse. Take it back and back. Take it forward and forward. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Find length through the back of the neck. Find the abdominals wrapping in and lengthening and supporting your low back. 2 more. And lift. Last one. I want you to hold the weight shifted forward. Drive down through the right heel and pull the right hip bone back. Just the arm squeeze in. Little squeeze, little squeeze. So palms are facing the floor here, and you're pulling your pinky fingers in towards midline. See if you can get your arms a little bit straighter. Yes, so you're really squeezing through the backs of the arms, elongating and reaching to help really dial in on the triceps. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep the arms forward and squeeze the weights. Now drop that back left knee down so you come into this hinge lunge position. Left foot steps across, so left knee lines up with the right heel. Just a little cross here. And then you step right back to where you started with the feet hips distance. So it's cross it back, take it out. Cross it back, take it out. As you're moving this back left leg, nothing is changing in the shape of your pelvis. So the left hip continues to pull forward as the right hip draws back. It can really help to think about squeezing your inner thighs together here. Yes, 4 more, it's cross. 3 more, could you stay a little bit lower? 2 more, cross. And open. Now I want you to hold this cross, extend the arms out, and rotate the palms down to face the floor. Wide arm row, pull it out, squeeze it in. Throw it out, squeeze it in. So elbows are pulling wide and back, and then lengthening out in front of you. It's squeeze, and reach, yes. It's squeeze, and reach. You have 2 more, let's go, it's pull. And reach. Now I want you to hold this one back. Start to pull the elbows back, little pull, little pull. You know what's coming, drop the hips, let's go. Little drop, little drop, little drop. We're gonna finish back in that squat position we started in our warm-up. So we will find parallel with the legs, stepping this left foot forward, but of course, you first have that balance. You're there in 8, 7, 6. You're there in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your weights. Drawing that back left hip forward, pressing down through the right heel and knowing that you can take your right hand onto something for balance. I want you to curl your left heel into your seat and hold it here for 8, 7. Squeeze the weights together and pull your right hip back. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Step the left foot next to the right, stand all the way up. Squat all the way down. Stand all the way up. Squat all the way down. Does not matter what you're doing with your weights. Just take a minute. Feel all that work that you've done. Feel all that fire that you've built. 2 more. Take it up. Squat it down. Last one. Hold that squat. Squeeze the weights together. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, drop the seat down. Lift it up just an inch. Seat goes back and down. Lift it up. Now I want you to really actively squeeze the weights here. So press the weights together or the water bottles, or the beans, or whatever you have. And feel how much you can activate across your chest, in your biceps, in your forearms. 2 more, hips go back and down. Lift up just a little bit, last one. Now I want you to drop your hips low, and I want you to hold it there, yes. Extend the arms out, flip the palms up, draw the elbows back, extend the arms, bend it in, and reach it forward. Let's go with squeeze it back, extend triceps, bend it in, and reach it forward. 2 more, squeeze it back, squeeze the triceps, bend it in, and reach it forward. Last one, I want you to hold this tricep extension. Flip your palms up to face the ceiling. Reach more length through the knuckles. You're gonna hold your arms really strong here, and we're just gonna drop the seat. This is where we finish. Little drop, little drop, little drop, little drop. Squeeze your shins in and press your thigh bones out here. So you're really stabilizing the knees and reaching the hips way back. Go 16, 15. You do have a hold. You're almost there. You've got this. It's 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold it there. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your shins in. Press your thighs out, and then reach your hips back and sink lower than you think you can go. Extend the arms and squeeze the thumbs in. Just hold here. 4. Get lower. 3. Get lower. 2. Oh, forward fold. You made it. Set your weights down. Oh, just hang over the legs here. Letting the chin tuck towards the chest. Letting the back of the neck be really long. Maybe you want to ragdoll your arms and sway. Maybe you want to bend through one knee and then the other. Letting everything go here. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. While you're in this forward fold position, interlace your hands behind your back. Reach the knuckles up towards the ceiling. I like to keep a little soft bend in my elbows here as I press my palms towards each other and reach them up towards the ceiling. Take 2 big breaths here, opening across the chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Gently release the arms. Bend the knees, coming all the way down to a seat on your mat. Crossing the right ankle over the left thigh for this seated figure 4 stretch. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, and then maybe just take a little movement side to side or find stillness. Great opportunity to check in with yourself. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out. Let the legs fall to the left. Anchor down through this right sit bone. Reach the left fingertips up high, sitting tall. And as you exhale, twist, wrapping the arm around the right thigh. Sitting really tall and opening across the chest here. Whew. One more time, big breath in, big breath out. Gently unwind yourself and cross your left ankle over your right thigh, reversing that figure 4. Now, if this is a little too intense for you, go ahead and slide the right foot a little farther forward. It'll take some of the intensity out of the stretch. I'm sorry I didn't say that on the first side. You can find stillness. You can find a little sway here, opening up the left glute. One more big breath, inhale. Let that exhale take time. Let your legs fall to the right. Left sit bone anchors down, right fingertips reach high, and you exhale, twist. You can grab a hold of the outside of your left leg as you twist. If you prefer the hook, that's totally fine. Honestly, I don't have the mobility for that, so I can't really demonstrate it. Push down through the sits bones, grow really tall, inhale. And then exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time, inhale. Exhale, twist. Unwind yourself. Find whatever position of your legs feels comfortable for you. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, drop them down. That is your class. That is your 4-week spring reset. I'd love to hear your feedback about this. I'd love to hear what you thought about the format, about the length of time and the length of the classes, what you're looking for in the future. And I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe you share these workouts with friends. Maybe you comment and like, whatever it is, however you want to reach out to me. I love it, and I can't wait to hear from you. Fantastic work. I'll be back again next week with just one class on Monday, back to regularly scheduled programming next week. But it'll still be a fabulous full body barre class Monday coming at you.